What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Blind Melon. Yes indeed, how about that? Blind Melon making their debut on the channel. Okay, this comes as a request from Amasaic, and this is actually one of Amasaic's 3 prioritized requests for the month of October for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Amasaic. Hope you enjoy the show, man. Amasaic wanted to see me react to this song by Blind Melon called Paper Scratcher. Now, have I heard the song before? I don't think so. I don't believe I have. I know Blind Melon had a really big hit. I forgot what the name of the song was, but I remember the music video for it. I'm sure you all know the song I'm talking about. I don't remember the name of it, but I know they had that big hit. I don't know about this song. I don't even know. Does this song come on the same album as that song? I don't know. I don't know how many albums Blind Melon even put out, so I'm not sure. But I'm almost positive I've never heard this song before, so I think it's safe to say this is going to be a fresh reaction. Now, look, there is always a chance that I may have heard this song in passing before, and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Alice in Zeppelin Jam, okay? And the video has 171,585 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Paper Scratcher, Blind Melon. Yeah, I recognize this. I recognize this album cover, and I recognize her. Okay, from the other video. So, all right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay. Great groove. It's got a nice groove to it. A little bit of a funk groove to it, which is nice. With the backbeat. Guitars going left and right. Interesting. Playing very conducively to each other, though. Nothing is sticking out like a sore thumb. Everything is very complimentary. Vocally, I think is where this song is really selling, if I'm being honest here. Don't get me wrong. Guitar, bass, they sound great. Okay, they do. They sound good. Drums sound great. They do. But vocally, I feel this is where this song is really kind of selling itself. The use of the harmonies is really good. Let's back up just a little bit, and we'll finish this out, and we'll talk about it. This is a short song. It's like a 3-minute song. Dear Lord. Okay, cool. Cool. It means we can get to review a little sooner. Let's keep going.
And on the day I die, thank God my soul will be released.
Back to the chorus. That's a shame. Kind of a missed opportunity. I wish they had come back to the chorus at the end there to really kind of hammer it home, but they didn't. It's kind of a bummer. This is a really simple song. This is going to be a short review, I have a feeling. There's not really a whole lot to say. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it, probably briefly, but we'll talk about it nonetheless. Well, there you go, folks. That was Blind Melon with Paper Scratcher. This was a request from Amasaic, and this is actually one of Amasaic's 3 prioritized requests for the month of October for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Amasaic. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 7.7. Yep, 7.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. It was very well written. Okay, the song is extremely well written. It's very, very simple. But like I've always said, simple can be effective when it's done properly. And this was done properly, focusing on melody and harmony more than anything else. I mean, don't get me wrong, the choral structure of the song moved. It moved well, but it moved very simply. It didn't rely on a whole lot of chords and a whole lot of chord changes to make the song move. The song moved primarily due to the vocal melodic and harmonic lines. In particular in the chorus, which is where the hook really happened. The drumming on this, nice laid back feel, a little bit of a backbeat funk feel to it, just a tad. Not to the point where, you know, it got super funky or anything like that, but it had a tiny little bit of that funk feel to it on the backbeat, which was nice. Guitars and bass both sounded really good, playing very complementary styles. I liked hearing the guitars being panned between left and right. It was almost like a call and response between the two guitars, which was really cool. You know, one guitar and then the other guitar, and then another guitar and then the other guitar, and it was really kind of cool to hear that back and forth. Vocally is where this song really kind of shined, and this is really what kind of brought the score up. Very strong vocal performance, well supported. I've never really been the biggest fan of his tone, if I'm being honest. His tone has never really, you know, sold me. I've never been one to say, oh, this is one of the greatest singers of all time. You know, I would never say that about this guy. But his tone is very distinctive. You know who he is. When you hear him singing, you can pretty much picture that it's the singer from Blind Melon. But what he did with his tone, what he did with his vocals in this song was really good. Really good. I loved the harmonies in this. Plain and simple, this is what sold the song for me. Hearing the modulation, I mean, he always had his main note, his main melodic line was, you know, he would have that, and then in the first half of the chorus, he would have a harmonic underneath. But then the second half of the chorus, his harmonic went above the main melodic line, and it was a good modulation. It was a good switch up. It fit really nicely. It sounded really good, and that is absolutely what hooked me, without question. It was a really nicely done job from the vocalist. And like I said, I've never been the biggest fan of his vocal style. I've never been the biggest fan of his vocal tone. But I cannot deny, in this song, his vocals were really nicely done. So I gotta give it the 7.7, which is a really good score. For those of you that are not sure, or maybe you're not familiar with my scoring system, you might want to take a look down below in the video description. Down there, you will find my scoring system chart. Okay, now you're gonna look at 7.0 to 7.9. Okay, 7.0 to 7.9 is the grading scale for really good. This is a 7.7. It's above halfway. So it's a really good, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So, 7.7, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.